The most common reason why people don't progress in English is because they are simply not practicing enough. They're not practicing consistently enough. So that's what we're doing here. 5 minutes of daily British English listening practice. Today the topic is relaxing. It's quite a nice topic, isn't it? Quite an innocent topic. It's always nice to relax and it's nice to think about relaxing as well. But before we start, write in the comments your favorite way to relax. How do you relax? Maybe the most, how am I wording this? The most common way for you to relax, the way that you relax the most often. And then also, maybe the thing that makes you feel the most relaxed. So for example, your most common way to relax might be by watching a TV show in the evenings, but you don't ever feel as relaxed doing that as you do when you have a massage, for example. Massages make me feel very relaxed, especially when you can just focus on the feeling and where the person is massaging your body. And it just sends me into a very deep state of relaxation. And when the massage ends and I come back up into the real world, it takes me a minute to adjust and I feel very light. I feel like I'm floating almost because I've been relaxing so much. Now, obviously, sleeping is a form of relaxing, but often people don't wake up feeling relaxed, especially if they haven't slept enough. So you only really wake up feeling relaxed when you've had a nice long night's sleep. Another way that I like to relax, I've already mentioned it, TV shows and films. But I think nowadays a lot of people are guilty of watching something on TV and also going on their phone at the same time. So they're multitasking and there's a bit too much going on there. You're not really relaxing. You're focusing on too many things at once. And I think it's quite nice just to sit and just focus on a film and sit in a nice comfy chair, on a nice comfy sofa maybe. Putting your feet up really helps. Well, it really helps me anyway. I think especially when we sit down in a chair for most of the day when we are at work, being in a nice comfy chair and putting your feet up, it's that feeling of relaxation. And everybody does it. They sit down and they take a deep breath and they give off a big sigh. So they sigh very heavily. And that's a very nice feeling, isn't it? Everybody does that and it's very nice. But one thing people don't often think about when it comes to relaxing is the power of friends and social interaction, especially if you haven't seen someone for a long time and you're not doing a big activity with them. You're just spending time, you're catching up, you're not doing anything else, you're not on your phone, you're just having a conversation. And when it's nice to see someone, nice to catch up, I think that often makes me feel relaxed, at least. I don't know. Does that make you feel relaxed? I think especially when you talk about lots of different topics, talk about your lives, maybe you kind of zoom out on life a little bit and discuss life together. It helps you to stop thinking about everything that you always think about throughout the day. So for me, a good way to relax is to spend time with my friends in order to disconnect. And another one I've just remembered, another thing I like to do is the sauna. Now, unfortunately, I don't have much access to saunas, but I like to spend time with my friends going to the sauna and rotating between the cold shower and the sauna, and then going in the pool, maybe a little bit of a hot tub. That's very cool. That always makes me feel very relaxed afterwards. When you're very physically tired from exercise or from something demanding like the sauna, you can just relax and it's quite nice. What are your favorite ways to relax? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another episode. Have a great day, guys.